Ok. Ciao, bentornati su As Game Revolution. Ah, bene, che bisogna fare oggi? Io devo riprendere un po' di cose, in realtà. Devo riprendere un po' il filo del discorso su Disco Elysium, perché l'ultima volta che abbiamo giocato è stata una settimana fa. E quindi ci sono veramente tante cose da fare. Eccoci qua. Eccoci in un altro sabato pomeriggio di tranquillità e relax. Ciao Fefo, ti ho visto? Ciao. E l'unica cosa che mi ricordo è che penso di aver raggiunto uno dei punti più alti di questo videogioco, non so quello che mi aspetta successivamente, perché credo che tirare fuori un orso, cioè, anzitutto l'idea, il pensare a fare un orso freezer, ok? Cioè, impaiare un orso, farlo diventare un freezer. ehm, E noi avere l'idea geniale di utilizzare quel freezer abbandonato per infilarci il cadavere. Io non so, penso che sia veramente uno dei punti più alti del gioco. Non ho idea, ragazzi, se si riuscirà davvero a superare questa immagine. Devo dire che già avevo pensato a questa stessa identica cosa quando siamo morti sbattendo contro la signora anziana in carrozzella. Però è riuscito a superarsi di nuovo. Quindi Disco Elysium approvato. Approvato. Approvato anche solo per il fatto che ha queste uscite veramente da GDR poi, no? Perché voglio dire, un po' tutti abbiamo giocato giochi di ruolo, chi più chi meno, in cui si sono presentate scene pazzesche. Comunque, sento un rientro strano in cuffia. Che però voi non sentite, è il problema delle mie cuffie, che sono tipo a onde radio, e quindi intanto, Feli, tu lo sai come sono le mie cuffie. E di tanto in tanto prendo stazioni radio o cose strane, tipo Rai 2, qualche volta prendo Rai 2, che palle. Quindi abbiamo il gioco. Facciamo questa cosa. Qui togliamo la musica. Mi sembra quasi che gli alieni cerchino di comunicare con me attraverso le cuffie. Cioè, che miseria. Ora bisogna vedere se il gioco lo prende. Perfetto, il gioco lo prende, va bene. No, che ne so, perché qualche volta OBS da di matto dice: no, oggi mi dimentico come si utilizza il microfono. Muto, per sempre, così. Allora, Fefo, che ci racconti? Sei pronto? Tra poco si ricomincia a giocare sulla tana dell'occhio, eh? Tra poco torni in live, eh? Anche tu. A proposito. Ma voi sarete pronti? Questa è sempre un'ottima domanda. Io no, io non sono mai pronta. Mai. Nei giochi di ruolo, zero proprio. Ehm, Vediamo un po'. Pa. Autosave? Ah, è uguale. Va bene. Continuo. Certo, ha salvato da solo, ma noi non ci fidavamo e quindi abbiamo risalvato. Giusto, come ogni buon videogiocatore. Ok. No, forse... È assurdo perché a seconda di dove giro la testa, capto qualcosa di diverso. Comunque, vabbè. Allora, devo ricordarmi un po' le cose che dovevamo fare. Qui mi sa che contro lo specchio avevamo perso miseramente l'ultima volta. E abbiamo ancora dei punti. Dei punti da poter utilizzare. Mm. Io direi che quasi quasi autorità non è male da aumentare, eh? Cioè, è già abbastanza alta, però in tante cose è sempre tornata utile. Anche se, logica, enciclopedia. Mm, mm. Non lo so, queste qui mi piacciono tutte, infatti le alzerei tutte quante, però in realtà dei fatti fisica e motoria sono quelle che ci servono di più. Motoria, la possiamo chiamare Motoria. Motorix. Penso di sì, no? Non saprei, non saprei. Savoir-faire è veramente basso, eh. Vabbè, abbiamo degli oggetti che ci danno -2. Porca miseria. Che ci abbiamo indosso che ci dà -2? -2. Ah, le scarpe? E le scarpe, no. Flare cut trousers. Ah no, i pantaloni. I pantaloni e le scarpe. Ah sì, perché è vero che me ne ero tolti entrambi quando dovevo fare la prova. Sono rimasta in mutande. Bellissimo. Vabbè, ma la cosa principale da fare adesso è guardare il nostro diario che è pieno di cose da fare. Ah! Mamma mia, ragazzi. Ah, fra l'altro posso andare a chiamare quella della stazione di servizio. Vabbè, ma tanto è mattina, comunque dovremmo trovare Kim che ci dice un po', che ci ricorda un po' le cose da fare. Io metterei in poco physique. Lo so, hai ragione. Ridiamogli un'occhiata. Ridiamogli un'occhiata. Tipo... Minaccia la gente? A flight? Vabbè. Dovranno colpirti più duramente. Non lo so. Physical instrument non è male, eh. Endurance alla vita. Quanto stiamo di vita noi? A 3. Ci penso. Ci penso perché poi, fra l'altro, gli stessi punti... come si dice? I punti esperienza... vanno utilizzati anche in questi, no? Per sbloccare queste cose qui. Vedi? Tipo, uno l'abbiamo sbloccato e va bene. Ah, ok. Fra l'altro dovremmo farne un altro di questi. Di questi pensieri che ci danno qualche bonus. Questo dura 5 ore? Porca miseria, finirò nella prossima live questo. Ah. Questo ha anche Motorways Out, 8 ore. Vabbè. Possiamo fare così. Sblocchiamo e ne avviamo 2. Perché se non sbaglio ne posso avviare 2 anche di ragionamenti. Questo è utilissimo. Qui fai vedere tutti i bonus che ci danno. Chissà se ne posso fare 2, proviamo. Meno 1 autorità adesso è proprio l'ultima cosa che mi serve, però vabbè, proviamo. Mannaggia. Sicuro questa live come minimo mi chiedono di fare 4-5 pensieri profondi su qualcosa. E ecco come ci freghiamo così, eh. Però ho ancora dei punti da poter utilizzare qui. Adesso poi vediamo, a seconda di quello che dobbiamo fare, magari... Ehi, chi è questa gente?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
Ah, ok. Ok, quindi sono colleghi questi.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Siete la cavalleria?
I'm definitely not the cavalry. Yes, I am.
Vabbè, perché non vuoi parlare con
I
me?
don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Effettivamente non so cosa rispondere. Perché dovrei volerti parlare? Non lo so, facciamo lo stesso lavoro. Tipo, o no? Vabbè, è bello vedere un altro
No,
poliziotto.
you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
Vabbè, ovvio che non siamo gli
Something
unici.
changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Che palle.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
Da quale distretto vieni?
What precinct?
Probabilmente viene dal mio distretto, sicuro.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Ma questi sono i capelli veri o una parrucca, raga? Perché per me è una parrucca. Cioè, è un travestimento male.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Vabbè.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Non dico niente.
I just want to do my job. That's all.
Parlerò con Kim, piuttosto.
Yes?
Qualcuno sta battendo con un martello su una parete che dà sul niente, però. E vabbè. Scusate un attimo, boh, Kim, pensavo che mi dicessi qualcosa.
What do you want to know? Good.
No response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Boh, pensavo mi dicessi qualcosa di diverso, tipo, no?
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Vabbè.
Can I help you?
Gli devo pagare il conto, anche questo conto entro fine giornata.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Ah,
Of course, officers. Is there a particular cryptid you two are interested in learning about?
oh, bene. Chiederemo gli altri animali strani, barra forse mezzi fantastici.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
The lieutenant pauses thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Yes.
Well, the biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes. Mirage or psychogenous luminance. No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Che hai fatto nel tuo giorno libero? Ho sentito, ho ascoltato
The towering
una signora
luminosity
in un
of
videogioco parlare
Kokonur
di
is
animali
a
che non
bad
esistono.
omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Comunque, questo è un videogioco veramente per chi vuole immergersi totalmente in un altro mondo.
Hui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Ha detto quanto è grosso? Ok, tipo una montagna.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more. Gravity anomaly? Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
Cryobacter catlensis. Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago. The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate, certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Ugh.
Yes, the bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
Che figo, raga. Quindi c'è una geologa immortale che si va in giro
Yes,
per il
and
mondo.
she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
All'inizio di
We can
un'apocalisse
assume
zombie, in
that she
realtà.
has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Che bello. Vabbè, qual è il criptide
The gnome
più
of
pericoloso?
Jeroma.
Lo gnomo di Geroma? Non sembra così male. in effetti.
Oh, it is. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even
Ho
found
immagini
their
contrastanti
bodies because the
sugli
gnome's
gnomi.
venom dissolved
La mia cultura
organic tissue.
cinematografica. Ah. Beh, cose
It was
simpatiche.
reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the
Carino.
woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Wow.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Adesso se mi dici che sia tipo dissolta nell'aria, guarda.
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
E che è successo, quando l'ha messo dentro la formaldeide?
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
L'ho detto.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
I understand your skepticism, but that's what happens with things that are rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found again.
Va bene, ce ne sono dei
What
invisibili
an
di queste
interesting
creature?
question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Zitto, Kim.
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Comunque, per quanto siano strampalati, sono veramente interessanti come animali, tra virgolette, animali mitologici.
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives. Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
No, annuiro e basta.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest-pitched bat calls.
Comunque questo esce direttamente da un qualche trip che si sono fatti gli scrittori con qualche droga, perché se
She
no
transforms,
non si spiega,
when
ragazzi.
speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
Oh, ma che cosa carina.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent. They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them. Sequester, Time, Joscan, those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually. That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied
Io
with
non so se lo
impressing
sentite,
their
ma se sentite qualcuno
professors,
russare è il mio cane.
nearly drove it to
Ve lo dico.
extinction. They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
Questi sono I pensieri che facciamo tutti.
Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
Carino, grazie. Oddio. Comunque enciclopedia. Psst. Ehi, psst. Bellissimo.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Wow.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Mamadakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear. What about what?
What about niente?
I'm
Arrivederci,
glad
signora.
you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Ok, suppongo che lo incontreremo prima o poi. Oh, amico. Ti volevo fare qualche
The
domanda.
man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Grazie mille. Anche questa. Vabbè. Prima chiediamogli qualcosa sulle cose in giro.
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Scusa, non ti capisco.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Mi ha detto solo una parola. Dice un paio di frasi e poi aspetta che io parli. Ah, mi sta chiedendo se lo voglio assaggiare. No.
Horse need more vodka?
Lo sapevo che c'era qualcosa che mi avrebbe fatto malissimo.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka Borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself!
Ovviamente.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No. Sì, no, cucina tu.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
Vabbè, quindi sei amico con
The
Magnana, di
mention
là.
of Mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
Grazie, Empathy. L'avevo capito anch'io. Aveva proprio la faccia da siamo amici. Devo trovare il modo di aprire questa
You
porta.
see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Dimple lock. Ma lui è possibile che non dica niente di utile? Che scatole.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Squint?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
It's not time yet. Ok. E quindi non lo devo fare adesso. Comunque percezione è un altro di quelli che non sarebbe male aumentare. Però ce ne sono tanti altri che dovrei tirare su. Tra cui savoir-faire. Savoir-faire mi è uscito veramente male. E vabbè, lo vedremo poi, magari stasera. Ah, dobbiamo sentire per l'armatura, giusto?
Was that? Could it be the Coldamama Dakwa? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird.
No, I don't hear the Coldomama Dakwa, and neither do you.
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
No, no, ti prego.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species. It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you.
A me sembra un gabbiano.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore.
Vai dietro dove?
Just
Non
the
so
sound
da
of
dove
the
viene il suono.
streets. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it
Raga,
again.
che cosa avevo detto? Siamo al primo pensiero che ci dà. Il primo pensiero che ci dà. Ma entro la fine della live, secondo me, ce ne dà un altro. Porca miseria. Vabbè. Non che ci sia proprio utile, no? Voi che dite? Che miseria. Ah, vabbè, vedremo. Comunque, nel frattempo andiamo a chiudere di questa armatura. Che stava nel
Inside,
cadavere.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuse.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you? Just a moment, officer.
Proviamo a sentire il mio... Oh, commissariato, ho sbagliato.
But I'm under orders
Già due
to
volte.
give a negative to request for personal information. Over. 10-4. Orders as your orders. Anything else? Over. 10-4, sir. Sorry. 10-4. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Va bene, va bene. Allora, vediamo. Oggetti con cui interagire.
an intricate web of
La
blue
foto
lines
bellissima
stretches
dell'uomo
across the torso of the hanged
bruttissimo.
man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar. For you to discover, you've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Da chi possiamo andare per chiedere di questi tatuaggi?
Someone closer to the victim might know.
Vabbè, ok.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
History. Storia.
Gone. The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
E quell'altra a cui facciamo tutte le domande di storia. Vabbè.
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
Che devo fare con te?
What?
Proiettile. No, niente, ridiciamoglielo anche.
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon that shot me.
Ok.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely
Così
found who
abbiamo
used
preso
it,
un
possibly
obiettivo
to
così.
kill
Pensavo
our
fosse ovvio
victim.
che dovevamo trovare l'arma del delitto.
In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet
La
of yours,
venderei.
the better.
Forse la venderei.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far? A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Military grade breech loading rifle. Ok. Beh, quindi da un fucile serio.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find a gun that
Che
shot
bella
it.
questa frase. Strano significa unico e unico significa incriminante.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon.
Ecco, lo sapevo.
This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Proviamo a fare un'altra cosa prima. No, di qua. Se c'è qualcuno che sa di proiettili un po' particolari, sicuramente è lui.
Officer, God damn
Pull yourself
Mannaggia.
together, René. What do you want?
Posso chiedere a lui.
There's
Vabbè.
nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating. Reversal Fair of 91 in the
Già che ci
Thorberg
siamo chiacchierando un
district.
attimo.
A parade
Di
was
lui
held
avevamo
to honor
trovato
the
nella
young
cabina in cui
Lilion's
lavora
name day, and the Carabiniers marched
una foto
to the
con
place of
una
honor.
ragazza che a quanto pare se la contendeva con quell'altro signore.
This was the happiest day of my life. Absolutely not. She died of pneumonia in her bed at the age of 79. This is highly usual.
Che bello.
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch.
The Ikeda operation was a 7-year campaign during which suzerain Guillaume's army forcefully united the people in the southeastern part of La Petite Continent, collectively known as the Ikeda tribes under the Revacholian banner.
Quindi praticamente lui se n'è andato per 7 anni e sperava di ritrovare la donna a casa.
I won her back, but while I was dealing with some issues.
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Gaston per la prima volta è cattivo.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Accidente, pareva che non ci mettevamo il pensiero brutto.
Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Vabbè. Lo devo fare. Devo fare quel test. Vabbè, tanto lo volevo alzare, no? E quindi metteremo qui i miei punti esperienza.
The bullet is still safely sealed away
Non ce la
in a
faremo
plastic
mai.
bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Va bene. Salva. No, questo.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. You can't remember what happened last week.
Ovviamente.
What makes you think you're going to remember arcane firearm models?
Fra l'altro, ma noi non abbiamo niente per aumentare. No, vedrò qui. No. No, 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 no. 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 Mannaggia.
The face of King Freecell smiles at you.
No.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets.
No. Ah no, aspetta, questa era...
The note is written. Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
In the Frozen Ice Cream Maker, che è quello che noi ancora non siamo riusciti ad aprire, fra l'altro. Mi sbaglio? Tra l'altro, già che ci siamo. Bene, piove.
The dented yellow mailbox
Proviamo ad andarci. Boa tarde. Você é do Brasil? Ou do Portugal? Não é a primeira vez que alguém do Brasil. Sì che è bello. L'aspettava sicuro la donna, ok. Arcangelo Luar è un nome molto buono. Guarda chi c'è. Ciao, Oscurity. È difficile per me parlare in portoghese agora. So che non ci sei isso che può essere un poco incomprensibile o che io sto dicendo. Disculpa.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Ma io l'ho spento questo ice cream maker. Su.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand.
È giusto,
Equip the pry bar by going.
Sì. Ok. Scusate. Ah, ok. Proviamo di nuovo.
This orange machine is dead still. It has.
Le proviamo tutte, ce le mettiamo tutte quante, ce le mettiamo. Mamma mia, brutta. Oddio. Weatherproof. Ok.
This orange machine is
che si dice?
Still. It has a hand.
Guarda come fa questa cosa.
And an electric freezer.
Pry bar not strong enough, no? Sì, ma quale devo... Io c'ho solo questa. Boh. Cioè... No, qui. Half-Light. Electrochemist. No. No, non è vero. Continuo a sbagliare quello che devo fare.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge. You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
E invece è importante.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet.
Vabbè, niente. Lasciamo perdere. Quindi io direi che questa giacca ce la possiamo anche tenere. È proprio schifo. Allora. Tremenda. Veramente tremenda. Tutto tremendo. Suggestione, ok. L'altra che ci dà? Esprit de corps, vabbè. Quindi a quanto stiamo? No, qui. Qui. Ok. Vabbè, dovremmo cambiare un po' di cose, Però ok. Qui avevamo già visto tutto. Mannaggia. Comunque, che si dice? Si dice che niente, abbiamo tolto dal cadavere. No, pardon. L'abbiamo tolto. Andava quasi bene come frase. Abbiamo tolto dal freezer, dal cadavere dell'orso, quindi dall'orso freezer, l'altro cadavere nella live precedente. Ok. E adesso invece è un giorno nuovo e stiamo facendo cose nuove, raga. Ma Kim che sembra avere le corna in questa inquadratura è perfetto. Perfetto. Guardate. Vabbè. È tipo una scena di Hannibal.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period.
Vabbè.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
Questa l'abbiamo già visto tutto. Uffa.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
Perché l'ho fatto?
You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
È esattamente da una settimana che non vado in live. È sabato scorso ci sono andata. Ho avuto da fare in queste giornate. E fra l'altro potevo, quando è andato in live Shaka con Hogwarts Legacy. Quindi ho detto vabbè, lasciamo un po' di spazio. Anche perché mi interessava molto guardare Hogwarts Legacy, devo dire. Sì, dai, mettiamo.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
Mi piace questa cosa che ho messo il carbone in faccia.
What?
È veramente da
What are you
stupidi.
doing?
Oddio, glielo voglio dire tantissimo.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it.
Sapevo che dovevo aumentare autorità.
You can feel your cheeks turn red under the lieutenant's gaze. You look like a kid, not a police officer. Even the war paint can't conceal the embarrassment.
Uffa.
Thank you. So, where were we?
Non lo posso provare, ma... Cioè, non lo posso riprovare il tiro, però... Vabbè. Uffa. Allora, non mi ha tolto niente, fra l'altro, ho visto. Come si dice? Di morale. Non mi ha tolto niente perché io adesso ho la capacità, grazie a uno di questi ragionamenti qui, che mi pare fosse questo, che se fallisco un red check, appunto, uno di quelli che non possono essere riprovati, mi torna subito su di 1. E infatti la morale è tornata su, grazie al cielo. Quindi, mamma mia, che stile con questa giacca. Ma non so se è il caso di andarci in giro, effettivamente. Vabbè, dai, ci può stare. Ma tipo...
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime.
Io volevo chiederti di tatuaggi.
An intricate web of blue. The pattern still kind
Come
of...
faccio a chiedere alla gente che sa di storia? Come faccio?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Abbiamo un sacco di cose da fare, però allo stesso tempo non so bene come portarle avanti. Vediamo un po'. Andiamo di una in una. Raise Enigma, no. Questa, la possiamo togliere questa? Vabbè. Cantare al karaoke, penso che questo sia di secondaria importanza. Whirling's Secret Passages. Find a way into the secret passage. Già. C'è la porta che nessuno sa dove porta. Vabbè. Poi, chi ha fatto la chiamata alla polizia? Chi ha chiamato la polizia? Potrebbe volerci un po' di tempo. Chiede un po' in giro dei possibili significati del tatuaggio. Joyce vorrebbe il mio distintivo per potermi dire alcune cose riguardo al linciaggio. O questo o cominciamo a fare favori. Lei cioè, affascinante come personaggio, ma non mi piace troppo. Già, non è chiaro come potresti trovare un come si chiama? Un maledetto piccolissimo distintivo in questo grossissimo mondo. Where is the rest of the armor? Oh, io un sacco di cose le devo chiedere a Kuno, ma io non ce la posso fare con Kuno. Lui è troppo per me, è troppo, non ce la faccio, non ce la faccio. Ah, a proposito, questo?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Questo non sapevo che potessi guardarlo.
Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
Un veicolo ci è passato in
Hard to
mezzo?
say.
Ok, proviamo. Aspetta. Vediamo se ho qualcosa per aumentare. Mannaggia, proprio adesso. Visual calculus non ce l'ho. Va bene, anche perché mi sa che... già. Questo ce lo rende un po' più difficile, però posso anche riprovarlo poi. Oh, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Bene.
That took place some days ago. It's a message. Written in the language of burnt rubber.
Le ho sempre guardate queste strisce per terra, non ho mai pensato al fatto che fossero correlate perché zero, ci ho pensato zero. Quindi, pneumatici, un veicolo è passato attraverso, è partito da qui, ok, gli è andato incontro, lo ha sfondato e poi è tornato indietro e se n'è andato. Questo potrebbe essere correlato al caso.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again? The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Che succede? Che gesto sta facendo? Tipo un bang
You
bang.
missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Ma che vuol dire?
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Boh. Vabbè, proviamo a dargli corda. No, non proviamo a dargli corda. Vabbè. Ecco.
Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot has got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking.
Attenzione, attenzione, mica un coglione aiuta a quanto pare.
Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Kipped. Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit.
Ah, quindi adesso vuoi una conversazione normale,
yes. Kuno wants a normal conversation. Ask normal shit, please. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Non sai niente about tempering? Investigate? Ok.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
Vabbè, la tazza ci potrebbe tornare utile. Ok.
A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Forse, non ho detto questo.
Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Ah, beh, no. Sarà legato al radiatore. Legato al radiatore. Ma questa è un'immagine sua o è un'immagine che ha già visto? Beat down basement.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Ah, proviamoci di
Look
nuovo
at
a
that
questo
fucking
punto.
shit. You're trying to... Fuck, does Kuno know? Kuno's not a...
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Nota di Kim sul quaderno. Kuno non è un acrobata.
It's a trap, Kuno.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Fa. Possibile che mi serve più empatia ancora?
Kuno doesn't fuck...
Ok, no. No. Non penso di poter fare i check di autorità in questo momento perché, se non sbaglio... già, White Morning. 3 ore e 45. Magari quando sarà finito posso tornare a parlare con Tizio.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. Murder was the case they gave me.
No, non parlerà mai. Però, di qua... Vabbè, anzitutto andiamo un attimo a sud perché tanto c'erano delle cose da fare anche di qua. Ehi, c'è gente qui oggi, eh? E come mai? Hanno rimosso. Hanno rimosso il cartello. Ah. Quindi si può abbassare adesso. Ok. Si può abbassare il ponte.
Top of the morning to you. How may I be of service? The Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. Oh, I didn't mean to imply otherwise. Well, it's been a while since I've gone hunting for the cold. Once knew a group of young musicians who decided they didn't want to play music anymore. Cool or not. One of them was obsessed with recording the Coldima Madakwa. And he was one of those passionate people who know a lot about all kinds of strange things. So he got the rest of us to join in his search. We thought we did. We got together all these recordings of unusual sound patterns, compared them, cut them up and combined them into the Symphonia Coldima Madakwa. Unfortunately, I don't have any recordings from my old life. None at all. But I do have a tape with some ultrasonic sounds that might be what you're looking for.
Do we really have time for this?
This
Ma sì,
recording
facciamolo.
comes from down the coast. Wasn't looking to record anything specific. Just left a recording device there one morning. Keep in mind, I have to slow this one down enough to make sounds well over 200 kilohertz audible to the human ear. It will be strange.
Ho paura di quello che sto per ascoltare.
As the hum grows louder, modulating but always unnaturally uncomfortably low, like it's coming not from the speakers, but also from inside your chest. Breathing is becoming difficult.
Wow.
Not good, not good. You're about to start suffocating. You have to stop this. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is coming from inside you, but also surrounding you. It feels as though someone is standing just outside your range of vision and watching you, doing this to you. He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse, higher-pitched sounds, some random, some appearing to form patterns, hit your eardrums. Seabirds most likely, gulls and such.
And skewers, but
Oh no, questo mi farà male.
A low range of sounds is
No.
easier to handle with a focal point, but still troubling. You are mesmerized by the sounds, but also feel nausea welling up as the motif continues, then begins to recede, dissolving in what must be the sound of water lapping at the bank.
you know, now that I've listened to it on these new speakers, it's not the cold Mamadakwa. Wrong patterns, wrong photons.
Te ne sei accorto adesso? Va bene. Va bene, via, andiamo via. Comunque. Saranno loro che hanno riparato... Cioè, hanno tolto il cartello gigantesco.
A rusting control. You grab the hand
Ah!
and pull the
Non ho
lever
fatto
up.
assolutamente niente.
As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
È vero, ma se noi non ci fossimo persi andando da una parte e dall'altra, come dire, probabilmente non avremmo saputo dire un sacco di cose. Cioè, non avremmo saputo cosa fare in certe situazioni. Tipo... Ma che figo. Soldi! Pochi. Tipo quando abbiamo infilato il cadavere dentro l'orso. Mi fa sempre ridere questa cosa. È veramente da matti. Cos'è questo? Oh no. Cosa sto per scoprire? Non entrare. Ma qui potrò utilizzare la... Vabbè, quindi, allora. Ne sto facendo troppe tutte insieme. Cerchiamo di focalizzarci un attimo. Non so se a questo punto sia utile, ma there's something inside. Ma è sicuramente interessante fare cose in giro. È una macchina. Sarà quella che ha... quella che è passata attraverso l'inferriata, probabilmente. Ah! Molto interessante. Anche oggi siamo guadagnati soldi per
A banged-up
dormire.
motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
It appears to be so. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Come l'impressione che appunto faccia effettivamente parte della scena del crimine, cioè dell'azione che si è svolta nella scena del crimine, perché l'hanno sfondato e poi l'hanno appeso là. Secondo me è questo. Però il fatto che se ne siano andati e siano schiantati qui, o hanno schiantato apposta la macchina. Però qui ci sono già delle impronte. Queste sicuramente sono delle prove di calcoli. Insomma, di calcoli visuali, sicuro.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Da una settimana, quindi.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Giusto? Giusto? Dov'è che trovavamo scritto che giorno è oggi? No. 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 Ok, vabbè, fa niente.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes. Clearly, this is a triumph. I'd say the vehicle has been here since last Saturday or Sunday. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
La bassa marea?
Great idea.
Ok, quindi...
Then we can get the things
già.
inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
La bassa... Oddio,
A
dipende.
joyrider jacket.
Cioè,
You feel a
solitamente in
strange
Italia,
connection
quantomeno
to
la
this
bassa marea
joyrider.
dovrebbe essere la mattina.
Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery.
Però qui,
like a cop
quando è?
would.
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Ok. Adesso? Aspettiamo. Un'ora o due.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground,
Oh, che
the
carini!
world around you becomes very silent.
Io volevo fare cose nel frattempo. Tipo.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea. The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
Sto creando un po' di atmosfera con Kim.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then Still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Ma che carini, amore.
Two birds on a wire, whistling by the
Siamo
seaside,
noi
looking at the
i
water.
coldu
and the
mamma
simple
d'acqua.
car.
Coldu mamma d'acqua. Vedi, adesso me lo ricordo. Siamo noi, maledetti.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
No, non gli voglio credere delle sue origini.
Well, historically, lychees have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to, well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Oh, facciamo questa domanda. Questa mi interessa. Se dovessi prendere una posizione, no? Scegliere un side, una fazione, diciamo così. Chi sceglieresti? Parlando della compagnia, no? Che sta facendo il...
Luckily, I am already a member
sciopero.
of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hot place.
Ah! Se qualcuno ti puntasse una pistola alla testa.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Va bene, niente. Ok. Can you make out the mark now? Ok, proviamo. Si potrà vedere la marca.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
Uffa.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices,
Il modello, no,
firefighters,
marca
animal
mi sa che
control
fosse il
people,
modello. Oddio,
you
non
know,
lo so.
those kinds
Sì.
of people.
Firefighters. Quindi è una macchina utilizzata da pompieri, ok, uffici governativi, animal control.
Yes,
E se
41.
fosse la macchina
What
del
do you think
tizio
it stands for?
che abbiamo trovato? Tipo?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
Ma certo, questa è la mia macchina. Questa dovrebbe essere Tommy 41, no. The factory made a mistake. Eh sì. Oh god, no. Oh, l'ho detto nel modo peggiore possibile. Comunque, oddio, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Questa è la mia macchina.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh cavolo, è la mia. Quindi...
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Ah, le cose stavano andando così bene, stavamo fischiettando allegramente.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Ma che bella frase, grazie.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Già. Quindi resterà lì così.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Il distintivo, la pistola e
The
adesso
lieutenant
questo.
adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
La mia
More
dignità.
precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Oppure qualcuno di importante. Forse ero... No. Non mi
People are
prenderanno,
more
non
valuable
mi
than
riprenderanno.
machines. Training a
dopo
police
questo,
officer is even more costly.
Ok, mi piace questa cosa, posso ancora aggiustarlo.
That is very unlikely.
Vabbè, aggiustare le cose.
All
in
the
genere.
electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real.
40.000
But in the long
real.
run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
Non riesco nemmeno a pagare il mio ostello.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Ah, che bello.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Bene.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Ci ho provato. Volevo vedere anche se diceva qualcosa.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Find the traffic hooligan, sono io the traffic hooligan. Quindi questo non è correlato. Quindi io ho spaccato la recinzione. Get away from the accident. Ho spaccato la recinzione e semplicemente me ne sono andato. Ah! Che bello! Sì, evviva! Finalmente abbiamo il nostro distintivo. Finalmente. Allora, dov'è il distintivo? Forse l'ho fatto? No, non è vero. Queste sono le mie impronte probabilmente. Vabbè, qui ci sono dei soldi, anzitutto prendiamoli subito. Sono solo 55 centesimi, mannaggia la miseria, 75 via. Che bello. Avete visto che questi sono quelle dighe artificiali che si fanno vicino ai porti? Non so se ci avete fatto caso. Queste sono... ok. Sono sigarette. Vediamo se posso raccogliere lo schifo che ho fatto in un modo o nell'altro. Tipo con la mia sacchettina. No. Non ho niente da raccogliere, va bene. Perché le impronte vengono da qui però? Ho fatto il giro di qua. Questo cos'è? Una barca. Ah! Aspetta che allora abbiamo altre cosine da vedere. No, tipo questa sacca qui. Questa qui. Ah, va bene, passo per forza da qua, va bene. Capito. Pantaloni! Pantaloni puliti! Più o meno puliti. Oh, wow! Chi no... Mi dà un più uno proprio alla conoscenza di... questo qui. Ah, che figo. Ok. Che bello i pantaloni puliti. Ok. Questo qui. Che... Ah, oh, è Kim. Ok, d'accordo, non capivo come mai facesse questo scherzo. Non lo so. Visual Calculus. No, Shivers ci serve di più in questo momento. Ancora ci vuole un po' per il level up.
These are some wonderfully regular pants.
Ok.
Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party. I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now.
No, finalmente.
A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be.
Questo dici tu che non volevo essere normale. Ma poi che vuol dire normale? Alle Ah, andatevene. Ok. Allora, ci sono un bel po' di cose da vedere qui dietro. Molto interessanti. Ah. Ok. Sì, vedi una sedia rossa e... Ok.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Perché c'è solo una sedia qui?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
E
He's
figli ci siamo.
afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
Va bene, fa niente. Prendiamo questo, che cos'è? Più 2 drama, bellissimo. Ci possiamo togliere quella maledetta cravatta parlante adesso? Inland Empire più 1. Però Inland Empire. Boh, che bello. Non lo so. sta... Ah, forse Inland Empire è meglio. Scusate un attimo. Allora. Che bello trovare cose. Che bello. Quindi si può arrivare qui anche da qua. Che sto guardando qui? Ma c'è un sacco di roba in questo posto. Oh, music collection, ok. Ok, quindi vediamo che giro fa per arrivarci. Ah, ok, certo, perché qui è rotto. Madonna, c'è un sacco di roba da vedere. Perché mi infilo in queste cose? È quella che stavo cantando! Posso cantare il karaoke? Ragazzi, non pensavo che cantare il karaoke fosse prioritario. E invece lo è appena diventato. È andata così. Ci sono pacchetti di sigarette per terra. Quando ci stanno gli autosave. Non mi piace. Bene. Allora, in questa casetta ci siamo andati. Qui... non lo so.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Ma in che senso? Quante altre volte dovrò allontanarmi da chi? Sto a rubare la gente praticamente. Ma quindi ogni affare, ogni punto di questi qui mi dà, seppure poco, qualche punto in più.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank.
Niente, non volevo farlo adesso, però l'ho fatto adesso. È così. Mi perdo, faccio troppe cose insieme.
Corner, your precinct.
E vedo le cose cliccabili e ci devo correre incontro, capito?
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge. 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good-looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns. What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Spero che non sentiate il mio cane russare. Strano. Non dice che sono Raffaele Ambrosius Cousteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
Va bene, e sia.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Che carino,
The
non
badge
ci avevo
in
fatto
your
caso.
hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Rossi un sacco. Tu. Proprio tu. Scusate. No, non ti lamentare. Non so se l'avete sentito anche.
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and
Non
below
sopporta
captain.
che io parli quando sta
It's
dormendo.
the highest rank in the RCM that still
Giustamente.
does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Ok.
The title of Yefreitor is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefreitor.
Ah,
There are many
potevo
reasons
essere
why you
capitano
do
2
this.
volte.
The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken. Or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens' militia. It means counting down to 2s.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last-century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings. Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Ah. Zan 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 zan.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite. No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh, grazie, Kim.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Oh mio Dio, ma tu sei una splendida
He trusts
persona.
you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the
Ma
past.
che cosa carina da dire.
This leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary. Good.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic. Like
Gem
a fly in
41.
amber. It reads.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Ok.
4 months ago, I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
Gli inverni non sono mai facili per te.
I remember that time! That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41.
Però sta un po' cambiando la cravatta, di tanto in tanto è
The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
Quindi il suo distretto è soprattutto collegato a il molo industriale, mentre il 41esimo è...
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover.
Okay.
That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Ah, è un sacco di lavoro.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiayeva. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Berdiayeva, che nome particolare. Comunque McCoy mi ricorda quello di Law and Order, quindi non so se magari sono tratti da altri. Sono citazioni anche gli altri.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Dobbiamo tornare dal tizio. Ok. Allora, quindi va bene, comunque andare in giro a esplorare è un buon modo per alzare un po' di punti esperienza. No, bellissimo. Bellissimo, raga. Bellissimo. No, vabbè, che stile. Assolutamente no. Non ho stile, però rispetto alle scarpe di prima molto meglio. Vediamo se... No, non è vero. No, ho sbagliato di nuovo. Sbaglio di continuo. Ok, 29 punti. Quindi ogni volta che clicco uno di questi verdi acquisisco un punto esperienza. Quindi non so se mettermi a parlare con le persone o guardarmi in giro prima. Forse è meglio guardarmi in giro. E ci sono entrata, eh. Potrò prendere. Rubo la cosa alla gente. Un bambino.
Hello, mister.
Una bambina. Little Lily. Ok.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Dove sono i tuoi genitori?
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
Scommettiamo che la madre è quella che sta al negozio di libri?
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you make up for the skewer you broke.
Sure. I mean,
grazie.
you already took it.
Oh,
I
ok.
don't like it anyway. It looks angry. It's Lammy. He's my friend.
Agnellino. Anzi,
like-
agnelloso. Lambi.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Però Lambi sembra molto soffice.
Yes. Very soft.
Non me lo merito, sono scam. No, invece gli premo la faccia.
Isn't he soft?
Che cosa carina.
Bye.
Niente, mi sono innamorata della bambina. Amorina, ma dove sono i tuoi genitori? Maledetti. E va bene, con i bambini ci posso parlare.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Dov'è vostra madre?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Yes. Yes.
Ok. Vabbè, no. Tutto qua?
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Giusto. Laconico.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
È proprio
The
quello che ho
boy
detto.
doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
Amorini.
You're bad with kids.
No, ma come?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Parliamo con la signora, vediamo se sa qualcosa dei genitori dei bambini. Inter sputtering, ok.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot sujunti.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
No, non le chiederò questa cosa. Se non riesci a vedere, come facevi a sapere che fossi qui? Mi avvicino e basta.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't...
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Come ha fatto però a capire che fossi un poliziotto senza dire niente?
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
Siamo poliziotti! Siamo Hellraisers, click click, bang bang. Bellissimo. No, non lo faremo.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You
12 anni
also
fa.
came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen. Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's
Madonna,
you,
che storie
all right?
tristissime
A
qua in
black
giro.
hound licking your own heels.
No, not you personally.
Ok.
I meant the RCM.
Mi era venuto un
Some
mezzo
of the
dubbio.
men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Ah, vedi perché la sedia.
He was
Orribile.
boarding.
Ok,
Needed
orribile.
some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Dov'è che qualcuno potrebbe stare qui in giro? Tipo, alloggiare?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said,
Mannaggia.
if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Davvero?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway.
Oh.
You can stay there.
Ma signora!
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth. My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
Oddio, non lo so.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
Oddio, non so che fare. Vabbè.
An uncomplicated man. I take it that means you're interested.
Che faccio? Accetto? E sto qui insieme alla signora? Oppure continuo a stare a Whirling in Rags? Questa è gratuita però. Accettiamo.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Ma no.
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
C'è un modo per fare un po' di soldi in giro?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Okay.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys. Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox. An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see. The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting, even through the nights. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Oddio.
Interesting. You could look into this ruckus if you have the time. Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Ah, questo mi sembra proprio
And now you
una cosa
know
da fare.
everything there is to know about this coast. Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what
Isabel.
you're asking.
Ok, grazie.
And my married name is Sadie.
Sadie.
Now it's your turn, Mr. Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
Ok, ho parlato con questa signora, quindi adesso parleremo con l'altra signora. Questa qui.
Hi, officer.
The Net Picker.
Anything I can help you with? A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Elysium.
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place. The name is Lillian. People call me Net Picker. I think I have time for questions, and that was actually the second one.
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts. Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Ok.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks, mostly. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Oh.
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
Beh, vero. C'hai ragione.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
Perché dovrei chiedere posso prenderla in prestito?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. It would put me in an early grave. Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying. Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
Ah. Mi piaceva come sanguinava. Che vuol dire? Hai pugnalato tuo marito e poi l'hai sposato. Cioè, il tuo futuro marito. Poi l'hai sposato.
Then why the melancholy?
Oh no, è morto.
Gone.
Oh no.
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Cavolo.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Tempo è veramente la miglior cura per tutto.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy.
Già.
I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
Che schifo, raga.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Let's see. Who are you looking for? I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like snowmen? Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos.
Perfetto, proprio loro.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen? Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic insular Indian cuisine. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Come suona romantico subito. Morire così.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Sì.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Ma certo, certo, era proprio una domanda da evitare, visto che il marito le è morto, affogato.
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Va bene, andiamo via. Autosave addirittura. Andiamo a vedere sti ubriachi. Tanto saranno loro sicuri. Ora. sacchetta! La sacchetta! Prendi tutto, prendi tutto. Non la posso prendere?
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Che bottle?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
Vabbè.
Hey, tequila!
Che bello. Che belli questi disegni, ragazzi, comunque.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening?
Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Perché mi fa queste domande? Sa qualcosa di me?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Proviamo.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
Che bella voce che ha,
Sadly,
però.
things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's spiral land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
We are saving the world.
Certo.
Please. Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Wow.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me. It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
Oh, wow. Che bello.
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Era solo?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
Uffa.
This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on
Posso uscire
Friday
con lui
to
invece?
solve a
No,
case,
scherzo.
hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
It is. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Bellissimo. Bellissimo che sappia esattamente la sua posizione nel mondo. Cioè, siamo ubriachi 24 giorni su... Sì, 24 ore e 7 giorni su 7. Bellissimo.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka.
No.
The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset! The end of all things!" After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster.
Bellissimo.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on. Yeah, I agree. Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad.
Ah.
After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
Beh, bellissimo vedere che c'è della gente che mi
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Ah. Meglio.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail.
Che è successo alla luce? Vabbè.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit. Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest,
L'avevo detto che ne avremmo avuto un altro.
Hazy.
No, levati. Ho detto qualcosa sulla speranza, sul cuore. To be honest, it's a little hazy.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Ah.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Detto niente del
Yeah,
caso?
you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you.
Huh.
I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve. You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you've inflicted on everyone around you.
Ecco. Sono il sorry cop. Eccolo qui, 11. Lo sapevo.
You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
Wow, bella immagine.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Bene.
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Vabbè,
It
ascoltiamo
depends,
dire anche
really.
questa storia qui.
Are you willing to help me out? Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Non voglio darti dell'alcol.
In that case, I'm not a storyteller.
Va bene.
Wonderful.
Però se non conosco la storia non posso fare niente.
Then I will see you again once you've procured some. Par exemple, my good friend Rosemary here sells all kinds of stuff.
All kinds, sir. Beer and wine.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Ah, giusto. Evviva! Ho completato un pensiero. Tra l'altro, prima del tempo, perché abbiamo fatto la pausa del... la pausa, abbiamo saltato un'ora aspettando con Kim. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller. Ok. Oh, wow. Ok, abbiamo ancora un po' di cose da esplorare qui in giro, tra cui... Vabbè, parleremo adesso un attimo con il tizio. Dopodiché staccheremo.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Kim, ti vedo concentrare. Wow, era riferito al mio messaggio. Oh, scusami! Scusami, non l'avevo visto. Sto esplorando, ho visto che si può ricreare Charles Bronson su Red Dead Online. Posso fare armonica di C'era una volta nel West? Sai quello che devi fare, vero? Poi ci mandi subito un video su Discord. Fallo. Ti vedo concentrare, era riferito al mio messaggio? Oh no, che ho detto? Ho detto qualcosa che era perfetto per il tuo messaggio? Scusi, non ci ho fatto caso. Scusate, è arrivata Giulia. Un attimo, Ok, continuiamo un attimino, dopodiché staccherò, perché poi arriva la cena. Hai detto wow, pensavo fosse riferito a me. Ok.
Don't you call her.
Ti saluta Oscuri più la chat.
Don't call Abigail.
Ti risaluto. Che sta succedendo? No, no, non farmi fare figuracce. Ah! L'ho preso. È il maglione di Giulia. Quello che ho indosso. Ma va bene. Ah! Bene, mi hanno appena fornito un Ferrero Rocher. La mia droga. Comunque la mia prova di coordinazione mano-occhi è andata bene. Au. Comunque torno a casa, faccio armonica e ci metto pure la musica sotto. Bravo. Buono il Ferrero, mamma mia, buonissimo. Anche il Raffaello mi piace un sacco. Ma chi è Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you
Vabbè, lui dirà solo questo per
You're
sempre.
not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Quindi gli faremo le domande così per sport.
Don't call Abigail.
Va bene. Bellissimo.
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Avviciniamo.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
Vabbè, almeno ci dà un
There
po' di
was little
esperienza.
chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
E questo è quello che fa l'alcol. Sì, però io speravo di raccogliere delle bottiglie qui, raga, ma non bevete abbastanza per farmi raccogliere le bottiglie. Volevo mettere nella mia sacchettina. La sacchettina. E vabbè. C'abbiamo un sacco di cose da fare, tipo far felice Gart con un uccello. Suona veramente male. Pagherei per vedere la faccia di Giulia quando dico queste cose fuori contesto. Ok. Un sacco di roba da fare, un sacco di roba. Oh. Ok. Vabbè, cerchiamo di non allontanarci troppo, perché questa parte magari la esploriamo poi. Kim, comunque io sapevo potessi ricreare certi personaggi, ma alcuni veramente sono identici. Tipo Charles Bronson. Sai che io ancora Red Dead Redemption non l'ho mai giocato. Ma pensavo di farlo presto. Ecco, vedi, magari lo possiamo portare poi. Devo portare un sacco di cose in live, ma nella realtà dei fatti poi non ho mai il tempo per stare in live. È orribile. Veramente tremendo. E mi rendo conto che è fastidioso perché, insomma, dovremmo fare un sacco di cose insieme. Lo tengo digitale. Hai la Play? Se sì, ti do il mio account. Non ho la Play, non più, ma ho un account sulla Play, proprio perché non ce l'ho più. Non era la mia, diciamo così. E quindi mi sono spostata di PlayStation in PlayStation. Comunque sì, poi magari... Vedi, mi hai ricordato... Ti do la Play, ok. Vedi, una cosa che mi hai ricordato che devo fare. Avevo l'account di PlayStation Network e devo rimetterlo anche su questo telefono. Cioè l'app. Me lo uso da un bel po', ovviamente. Quindi che fare? Ah! No, ma un po' di cose da fare. Che devo fare? Ti può vendere la roba, ok. Poi c'è il karaoke, poi c'è il... cercare di capire come vincere questa sfida, questa qui.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window.
It's not time yet.
The hall.
Vabbè, parliamo con Gardo di queste cose qui.
Can I help you?
Tu passano per Discord o Twitch quando... dove vuoi, insomma. Che poi alla fine io dentro stasera penso di aggiungerti, va bene? Dovrei essere o Caluit, te lo scrivo, o Caluit, oppure il mio solito fosforo 2501, che è lo stesso, penso che, oddio, non lo so, cercami così anche su Steam.
What is this thing? Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Oh, bene.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
His broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Ok, va bene, io direi di fermarci un attimo qui e magari poi riprendiamo, non so bene quando, devo vedere. Perché lunedì pomeriggio lavoro, martedì pomeriggio anche potrei, forse martedì pomeriggio ragazzi, non lo so, vi aggiorno tramite i social e quindi vi mando subito il link 3. Qua giù. Allora, salviamo, è il momento di andare a preparare questa cena. E potrei fare la mattata di tornare stanotte. Per andare avanti, potrei. Quindi eccoci qua. Comunque è veramente bello Disco Elysium, mi piace un sacco, ci sono tante cose da fare, dietro a ogni piccola azione che fai c'è sempre tanto da pensare, perché comunque è ben costruito e non mi vengono le parole. Bello, mi piace avere un sacco di cose da fare. Purtroppo per me è veramente il male, in realtà. Cioè, no, per me è divertentissimo. Per voi è il male perché mi rendo conto che vado in giro e inizio a fare una cosa, poi ne finisco a fare un'altra. E faccio così anche nella vita reale. Giulia mi odia per questo. È vero? Sì, è vero. Va bene ragazzi, grazie per esserci stati e noi ci aggiorniamo sui social.